Welcome back to the channel, guys. Um, so you guys read the title. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Got a new mic here, and I left the clip. So it looks like we will be doing handheld today. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys um, this Calisthenics backyard gym and kind of like what went into me building it, thoughts behind it, and whatnot. So as you guys can see, we have some dip bars here. They are pretty long. I don't have the height and specs and stuff like that, but if you guys are really wanting that in the comment section, then I can definitely get that for y'all. So initially, I did want the dip bars to be about 51 inches from the ground, and that's because I went to a calisthenics park that's about 30 minutes away from me, and I did all my measurements for the dip bars, for the pull-up bar. All right, so um, these are pretty good, and I will show you guys exactly what those look like here. All right, so down here, this silver pole, since these are so high, you can kind of tell based on where I'm standing, these come pretty high up on my shoulder, and I'm about 6'1". The guy who actually helped me build this, because I did not build this myself, he said that with my reach, I'm about 7'6". So if you guys want to use that in correlation to your height with your reach, but this basically is to help propel yourself up. All right. Now, I am tall enough to get, so actually before I explain that, my backyard kind of slopes down a little bit. So you can see this is where my shoulder is now. But as we go up here, it gets a little bit higher. So this is the higher side. Okay, I can still get up. Okay, but with weight, you're not going to be wanting to do that. So I'm glad that we have these posts, and these are this is galvanized pipe, and it's a pretty good grip. I'm not going to lie. It's the same size all the way around. If I had to go back and have them do it again, I would probably have the dip or the pull-up bar a little bit smaller in grip, but still feel good on my hand. But if you're going to do this yourself, obviously just make sure that it's to your liking. For the dip bars, I do like them to be a little bit wider. Um, Pull-up bar, not so much, but like I said, it still works. It's not like it's real hard for me to grab. Okay, now for the wood post, these are 4x4. This pull-up bar is about 8 feet off the ground. Okay, and I wanted it to be something where I could do muscle ups, so I don't want my feet to touch the ground. Okay, so perfect height for me. And they built it, or they dug 4 foot deep into the ground. What else here? So 4 foot deep. This is about 8 foot pipe, or 8 foot pull-up bar. So next thing is getting some protectant for the wood. Okay, I live in Texas and it's pretty hot, but I water my grass, obviously. So the wood is going to get wet, and I do want it to last as long as possible. So um, I did buy some of this, okay, and basically what I did is I basically painted it onto the wood. That way, when the water gets on the wood, it's like a repellent. Um, Kind of like if you were to get your car ceramic coated or something like that. Uh, it's just gonna kind of slide off. It's not gonna soak in. The next thing I did was I got, and birds already pooped on it, but I got these caps for the 4x4 wooden posts. Okay, and that's so that when rain, because this wood is cut. All right, this is 12 foot post, 12 foot post, and these are like 10 foot post. But this is good so that when it rains, the water doesn't soak into the top of the wood. So I would definitely recommend that. I'm sure they have 4x6, whatever size you're gonna get. Okay. Uh, so this side we have the step up pipe as well, and we have this up here. I'm honestly not too sure about this, like what I'm going to use it for, but it's good for stability reasons as well. Okay. Uh, what else, guys? I'm going to show y'all how stable it is with muscle up. I am kind of sore, so I'm going to use um, this here, and I'm going to have you guys right here so y'all can see. It does shake a little bit, but honestly not too bad. I'm gonna do a couple reps here to show y'all exactly how the muscle up feels. I got a chair here. I feel like this side definitely shakes a little bit more, but it's not too bad from what I've seen on other YouTube videos. So here is a muscle up for y'all. Shoot. All right, so y'all can see there. That's the muscle up. So honestly, pretty stable. Um, Normal pull up, obviously, does not move at all. I can show y'all that too. Good. So I also wanted to show you guys in some of the videos, they have the flanges. I'm not sure if that's what they're called. It sounds right to me for now. But the guys that helped me build this just drilled right into the wood. Okay. And then put a screw through the side and tightened it up with a bolt. And that's for all of them. Okay. Every single one. But if you guys are going to use the flanges, then it'll look a little bit different. So we'll see how that works the way they did it here. But I think it's going to be just fine. You guys have already kind of seen the dip. But this is where we will be doing videos from now on if they're not inside of my house. So here's a dip, L sit. Pretty much do anything. I mean, if I could do a handstand, I could do it here if I was comfortable. But um, that is it, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about this and how it was built, oh, the place that I found the guy to do it, because I know a lot of you guys are handymen, a lot of y'all may not be, and you'd be like me, and you'd rather just pay somebody to do it. Because this would take me a long time. They finished this in about 5 hours. It was on Thumbtack. So I found the guy on Thumbtack, just a local handyman. Sent him kind of a template of kind of what I wanted. Gave him the measurements. He was asking me questions every now and then while they were here. But if you want to do it yourself, you can save a lot of money. I think they spent about $300 on parts or materials, and then obviously paying for labor. So you can get this done for as cheap as around 300, or you can pay somebody to do it and whatever they charge for labor. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below of any questions you have. But if this is your first time on my channel, I probably do have some workout videos. Hopefully you subscribe and stick around to watch those. But until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.